Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, February 7th, 2022 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I match my actions to my vision and my vibration. And before we dig into today's astro, a few heads up on things this week ahead. One is a building and reaching of Mars and Uranus connection. In Trine. A trine is a favorable connection, but both of these planets can be kind of impulse generating, even when they're in earth signs as they currently are. And so generally when Mars and Uranus are connected, it's a good idea to be aware of impulse actions. It's a good idea to let slow and steady be your modus operandi, right? Because it can be like sudden accidents happening. But I'm also feeling that with these in earth signs, that there may be some set patterns and things that are going to be coming up to be triggered and possibly released in and through this connection. So watch for where you're being triggered and see how you can, going back to our energy mantra for today, see how you can align your actions with your vision, with your vibration, and not necessarily your old pattern. Now this goes hand in hand with the fact that on the same day we're going to have the moon and the north node. This is Tuesday, by the way. The moon and the north node coming into alignment. And so our emotional energy may give us some hints in a new direction that we can take that honors our values. Because that's definitely a big piece of this connection of Mars and Uranus. Like, what honors my values? There's definitely some master level energy in this as well. So it's like really releasing some old pattern of giving our power away is what I'm feeling, giving our authority away, taking that energy back and finding a new level of alignment. So that's going to be on Tuesday. Now we're also building to two other things through this week. We are building to our Mercury-Pluto conjunction. This is going to be the third one. But watching our mindsets and watching where fear can take over. Again, where we give that power away to fear. And where we can take that energy back, but being very responsible for our mental energy and which direction it's taking us. In fact, I think I've got in the cards today, I do. I have a mind card. So be watching that mental energy as this is building. It's building very slowly because Mercury's just getting its mojo back. So we're going to be feeling that through the week, and it's going to be on Friday morning that we reach the peak. So check yourself, especially Thursday evening, because you really may start feeling that energy. The last thing I want to mention, speaking of action, is the fact that we have Venus and Mars building to a conjunction. Right now, as of Monday, we have Mars at 10 degrees, Venus at 12 degrees. Venus and Mars will be meeting in conjunction next week, but all through February we'll be having this dance kind of together. And so this is meant to help us balance within ourselves our yin and yang energies. Yin, our intuition, honoring that part of ourselves, honoring the yin, honoring the feminine within each of us, and then the yang, taking action based on our intuition, taking action based on that alignment, not just taking rash action based on the moment, but finding a balance in between there. So again, with these planets in the sign of Capricorn, there's a level of responsibility coming into play. So again, you get to respond. It is your ability to respond in a way that is true to you, to your soul, to your highest and best. And that's a place we all want to get into, but it takes some unlearning because for so long we have been beholden to authority outside of ourselves. And we are working as a collective on releasing that and finding a new balance based on our own personal values and not based on fear. So those are kind of the things that I'm looking at for this week ahead. We'll also find ourselves moving closer to a full moon. We have a full moon happening next week, The moon in Cancer at the end of the week is definitely going to push some emotional energy up to the surface to be moved through. So let's look at today. For today, we have the moon in Taurus making all of the connections through the day. Moon in Taurus connecting to Jupiter, Mars, Uranus. Ooh, that Uranus connection is at 12:22 p.m. Pacific time. So we've got that 222 theme. 222, trust and faith. Have trust and faith in the unfolding process. And that makes sense with the moon in Uranus, because the moon, again, triggers our emotions, and Uranus is a triggerer. Uranus is where we are called into our personal revolution, evolution. Uranus is always trying to liberate us from our stinking thinking, or whatever it is that's keeping us stuck, that's keeping us from our personal evolution. And so watch for triggers coming up. Now, Taurus is a sign that doesn't necessarily embrace change. And so that may be, again, it's already come up in this reading, where you want to be looking. Where are you not embracing change? Where are you holding on to fear? Where are you not letting go of something that's no longer working as it is and being triggered by this? And Taurus energy, how can you realign your values? And 222, lean back into trust and faith in and through this energy. So moon and Uranus is going to bring us that. Moon and Venus are also connecting, and moon and Saturn. So let's go through these. The moon and Jupiter, that is the first part of the day. Actually, we're starting off Monday with some lazy cat energy. So if you wake up and you're like, I'm not really ready yet, spend some time in meditation, recalibration, aligning with your personal magic to help you get through the day. And that's what I'll say. Like, send a little magic. Send the universe to sprinkle little miracles of magic through your week to help you with your mojo. Moon and Mars, that may actually support the mojo. Mars in Capricorn, again, remember your personal responsibility. And it's so interesting because that moon and Mars connection is happening at 11:11, and then we have the moon and Uranus connection happening at 12:22, preparing us for that Mars-Uranus connection tomorrow. So that's definitely going to be lit up. So if you remember, there may be some triggers, but this is meant to help shake us out of some places where we're stuck. But again, don't be foolhardy. Like, really check in with yourself. I would also say with these energies, especially with Taurus moon, taking some time to be grounded, connect into your grounding cord, connect to nature. Especially if you're feeling triggered, go outside, take a deep breath, and then respond. Moon and Venus, take a night off. Take the night off. Personal responsibility to yourself. What does your physical body need from you, for you at this time? Offer yourself some pleasure. Offer yourself some goodness in the evening. So whether that's, a wonderful dinner, a soak in the bath, a conversation with a loved one, lighting a candle, putting on music you love, whatever. Take some time to actually take action with something that you love, that puts you in a good mood. If there's a song that just makes you smile, put that on for yourself and make it known to yourself, I am doing this for myself, right? Finally, moon and Saturn connecting in a square in the evening. Again, my feeling is don't let fear, don't let bad news shake your vision. Saturn in Aquarius is reminding us the power of our vision. Now, there is still some reality that needs to be faced on the way to the vision, and that's part of what the moon in Taurus may bring to this. But don't let, what I'm seeing is like sand art and in frustration, just shaking up the vision of the sand art. Or I guess it's like, what is it? What are those things? I can't even think of those. With the little knobs that were back in the 80s and you could make all kinds of drawings on it. It's like, shake that up. Ugh, I'm done with it. No, don't let yourself be done with it. There may be some evolution that's needed. There may be some shifts in the game, in the approach that's needed. But you don't have to smash your sandcastle now because it's not unfolding right as you think that it should. So do keep that in mind with that square. It's probably not that serious, but even if it is, your vision, your outlook is also important to the whole scheme of things. All right, so I got a lot of interesting cards. There's some challenging cards. So we have the mind card. Check your mind, check your mental energy, and check where you've handed your power. And check where you maybe aren't being true about some of your feelings. It's okay to be real about your feelings. Being real about your feelings isn't, shaking up your picture. Be real about your feelings. And then, okay, how do I find my alignment in and through this energy? There's some things, there's some growth we have to go through. There's some experiencing. We experience things for our growth. So keep that in mind. I have the isolation card in reverse, and so it may be helpful to reach out to others, like-minded thinkers, or maybe even some thinkers that think a little different, just to help you shift your personal evolution. At the end of the day, we've got the lovers. There is a lot of love. There's so much love for you here, for all of us here, and remembering that is part of remembering the ultimate energy of abundance that lives and thrives in and through us if we allow it. So I am leaving that here for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. I'm going to say this is the last opportunity for 2022 readings. So if you want to look at the year ahead, cool, reach out now. Otherwise, hold your peace. And we can do other kinds of readings, right? Email me for that. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and honor your values. Namaste.